Okay, just a short intro today, guys. I didn't feel like sitting here waiting for it today. I am impatient. What can I say? All right, let's do our Hi Grampy Lobster. Hi Snowball. Let's do a quick sound check to make sure. Yep, we can hear me. Awesome. So how are you, my lovelies? It is Friday. Thank goodness, because that means virtual school is done for the week. It's done for the day. We have 2 whole days off. Let me tell you, I'm relieved. It has been a rough week in school. That is for sure. Um, long intros annoy me. Yeah, they can be annoying, Mark, but it also, too, sometimes just, allows for a chunk of time for people to see, oh, yeah, she's live and to pop into the live stream. I'm not always the most punctual person, so having an intro sometimes allows me to get my shit together so that I can be on time for you guys. I struggle with that sometimes, just a little bit. We were going to talk about the rest of Shanny's video from her continuation from yesterday when she went to the hospital and she was diagnosed with osteoarthritis in her hip. We had a good little chuckle about some of the stuff that she said. Now, Frank did talk about this a bit, and he did make a short yesterday for TikTok that I just wanted to point out that we noticed yesterday, was how she showed that infographic thing of the damaged hip and tried to pass that off as an X-ray. And I contemplated making a short about this, just in particular for Shanny, in hopes that she saw it. Because by showing that picture, she's either one, lying and making the assumption that her audience is too dumb to pick up on the fact that she's, just blatantly lying about that being her X-ray. Or 2, she's just too dumb to know that that's not an actual X-ray and that's not actually a picture of her hip. So, I mean, either one is really not a good look for Shanny. But I did actually just want to kind of point that out and be like, hey, Shan, you're a dumbass. I haven't seen if she streamed at all today. I can take a quick look, though. Hang on. I don't think I've seen anything from her today. No. Frank reviewed her, Drag reviewed her. And I think David Anthony... I'm not sure if David Anthony was talking specifically about Shanny, but right now he is streaming about GMan, so who knows? Who knows? But we're going to jump back into the second half where she had to disconnect yesterday and she started up a new live stream because something was going on with her internet. But we're going to pick up on the 2-hour live stream, which is good because that we're doing it now anyway, is because XX was able to upload it so we don't have to watch it directly from her channel, from Shanny's channel. I mean, I feel sorry for her having a bad hip. I don't like that she's doing nothing to improve her situation, just using it to beg. Yeah, exactly. Especially when you look at some of the most common causes of the condition that she has. And being obese and being overweight is kind of the, number one there. So, and age as well. She's getting up there in age. She's not that much younger than I am. I'm 42 and I think she's like either 38 or 39. So I can't, I have the same condition, but I don't hop on the internet and, beg for sympathy for it because it's my issue. Part of it is my fault. So, I don't use it as an opportunity to come and beg online, though. But Shanny, we know, is going to absolutely use that, especially all the boo-hooing about, oh, I can't work. When, we came up with a bunch of jobs that Shanny could do, even with her condition. So, well, here's the thing. Rev talked about how her X-ray was the proof. How the hell does he not understand? Well, To be fair to Rev, I never really assumed that he'd be intelligent enough to tell the difference. Like, if Rev were to hold up that piece of paper and say, this is Shanny's X-ray, my first go-to thought would be he's too dumb to know that that's not an X-ray. Like, I just expect him to be that stupid. Shanny, on the other hand, I don't know if she's trying to deceive her audience on purpose and just assuming that the rest of them are not going to be able to tell that that's an X-ray, or she too is herself that dumb and doesn't understand that's not an X-ray. So again, don't know if that's a good look for either of them, but it's definitely not proof. And the sad part is that the fact that we've pointed it out, multiple people have pointed it out to her, it's going to fall on deaf ears. She's not going to acknowledge what she's done, even though it's on video. She never has. She never will. All right, let's jump into this video. Most likely we won't get through the whole thing because it is 2 hours long. Oops, I don't want subtitles. So we're going to get through as much of it as we possibly can. I'm going to turn her up to 1.5 if she's still too slow or, won't blow her damn nose like she did in Frank's video earlier today. Well, we might speed her up a little bit more. Crinkle hips. Uh-oh. Why do we not have any sound? Okay, let's try this again then. Nope. I know what I'm doing. I swear, pro streamer right here. Pro streamer. Oh, that's my stream. I want this one. Share a screen. Share audio. That makes more sense. All right. Let's make sure we can hear it. Oh, we got to watch stupid ad. There's still no sound. That's so bizarre. Huh. What the heck is going on? I had sound earlier. No, it's not that. All right. I'm going to pick a different video and just see if it's maybe that particular video. All right, I've got sound on the video when I'm not sharing my screen, but let's share screen and find out. Share tab audio is selected. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Well, we got sound with this video. So we know it's working. Shanny, sick to the YouTube gods on me. Yeah, you know what? That wouldn't surprise me. Though I don't think I make enough noise for Shanny to notice me. So maybe in the future. It's the video. The video's been muted. Oh, wait. Shanny was muted. Well, that makes a lot more sense. All right. Let's try this again.
Where the fuck is the Shure microphone?
Where the fuck is the microphone? Okay. I hope you guys all heard that. Let me know if you did not.
What the fuck? Wait, there. What am I on? What microphone am I on?
Your laptop, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like the two of you know
Where's
how
my
to use that
Shermat
microphone. Oh, I got to speed her up.
Right here. You see what I mean? It's right there, and it's plugged in.
Is the green going?
Yeah, the green's going.
Oh, now
I think I might have to restart my phone. It's okay.
Now she's frozen. She
I'm
wasn't
frozen.
kidding that she was having a ton of problems.
All right, 1 minute. I'm gonna restart.
I said an Indian position. That's what they mean like this. That's cross.
Oh, now we can barely hear her,
You
dude.
never sit like that.
No, I can't do
I
that.
do because I'm British.
No. Why did it happen? It was caused by an injury when I was 17 in my knee. This is how the osteoarthritis started. Is I was 17, I was whitewatering down the Colorado River, and my knee bashed right in this big giant boulder. My knee was like freaking black, right? So it caused osteoarthritis in my knee, and then it went to my ankles. It started growing in my ankles because I took a lot of falls because of the knee, and it came to the other knee, and now it's growing in the hips. And there's nothing I can do. It's progressive and degenerative, and it's going to get worse through life, and it's something I have to accept.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, your weight exacerbated that whole thing. And it's really going to annoy me how her mouth is not matching up with her microphone. It's really going to bother me. Hopefully it rights itself at some point in this video. Hi, Robert.
Man, I wish I had them on in here to just get rid of them before I could see this stuff.
You're going to see it no matter what. You know, unless you put your chat down, you can talk.
Wow, there's a lot of
I
lag.
am working on disability. I'm going to be handing the papers to the osteoarthritis surgeon so he can help me file them. Hopefully I won't be turned down. Usually I've heard if the osteo goes to your hips and starts degrading that ball joint, that it's pretty easy to get on disability after that, because that's like the sign of like osteoarthritis that you're done. You're over with. Like, you're not going to have a normal life.
That she's just exaggerating, because there are people out there that have OA that have had surgeries and replacement surgeries. And although it's been quite a battle, they've been able to get back to a pretty normal life. So she's just trying to play the whole woe is me card. This is never going to get better, because that's going to validate her not putting any effort into getting healthier and taking care of herself. Because at this point, she's going to have to, if she wants to have the surgeries, if, you know, she's going to have to I keep wanting to say man up, but she's not a man. Woman up, I suppose. And, you know, do something about her health.
Because he wants me to go to New York City with him, right?
Yeah.
Without a wheelchair, I don't think I would be able to do New York. Like they purposely gave me a wheelchair in the hospital because they saw how I was moving. So it's like,
You have to figure that out.
did Jason just say he's British? Yes, he is. Do you need to see the proof?
Oh my God.
I think I've shown it to you so many times that he's British.
Yeah.
Like his DNA.
Trolls are hungry this morning.
Yeah,
What does that
they're mad
matter?
Because I showed proof, and now their whole narrative is gone.
Gone.
So they don't know how to react. They're in cognitive dissonance right now.
I showed proof. I showed a printed infographic off of Google, and they have to believe me. I swear, like, the IQ between these two is still in the single digits, and I don't understand. I don't understand how either one of them get out of bed in the morning. It's almost as if getting on disability would be a huge victory for her. Well, yeah, she basically said as much yesterday. You know, like, she was smiling like this is a good thing. Because Shanny just wants to sit around for the rest of her life and do nothing. And this is an opportunity to do that. A validation that she doesn't need to do any work. Yep, exactly.
It's sad. It's sad that their whole like narrative just got chopped in half by the balls.
By actual doctors, yeah. By actual physicians and nurses, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's going to drive them nuts.
No, it's only going to drive us nuts how
Oh,
stupid the
Jennifer,
two of you
I
are.
have osteoarthritis and bursitis in my hip. You're not alone. Yeah. I'm not feeling anything from the steroids, though. I am kind of hungry, though. I think that's going to be the main freaking thing.
Well, that's normal. You haven't eaten.
Is hunger.
Well, I did. Yeah.
Well, I did eat. I ate around 4, remember?
Yeah, but it's attention. It's 11.
Yeah, true.
So you're going to be hungry.
I hope you can also get the overdue disability money. Is that a thing? You deserve support for years.
That's true.
I don't know if they'll do that.
If you got a lawyer, they can try and get that for you.
Oh, this is so bad.
My grandmother had arthritis in her hips, and towards the end, she couldn't even really grasp anything. Yeah, that's how I am with my ankles. Like,
Like, this is...
Well, the thing is, I can't drive anymore because my range of motion and my ankle is gone. It's just like this, my ankle, and then I can like flex it like almost.
She still thinks she will become an internet influencer. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I know. She thinks she's this big internet celebrity, and that's just more delusions for Shanny.
Almost like that. So like you have to flex it like this when you're driving. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like see
You have to do
her,
that. I
the
can't do that.
audio
I'm
in
just
her
like,
her picture
yeah, so
way
it'd be dangerous
off.
for me to drive. So next time I go to my DMV to get my ID, I'm not going to get a driver's license. I'm just going to get a ID because I physically can't drive anymore. So I got $12K back pay from disability because it took a year. Oh my God, really? That's awesome.
Oh, you know she saw the dollar signs.
Look, guys, it's Watermelon.
She's a baby girl.
You haven't seen her in a long time.
She is.
Say hi, Watermelon.
Hey, Watermelon.
Say hi. Say obstacles.
She's a pretty girl.
As a picture.
She's starting to like it. You know?
She is.
It's Watermelon. She's a girl.
Look at how cute.
How does overdue disability money work? Is she trying to say that she had she had this for years and they should have given her?
No, that's not.
So
osteoarthritis
basically, if the disability in the US works the same as up here in Canada, they will backdate it. So say for example, okay, so let's just say best case scenario for Shanny. She gets approved or she gets diagnosed as of yesterday with osteoarthritis. That's the official diagnosis date. So she applies for disability, but it takes 2 years to have her actually be approved for disability. Well, up here in Canada, then the disability, the government, whoever, would backdate to the day of her diagnosis and kind of calculate how much she would have been paid out for that date. So if it ends up working out to say she'd get like $7,000 per year, well, they'll calculate it for those 2 years that she was in the application process and wasn't getting paid, and then they'd pay her out $14,000 and then start on the monthly basis. So, but that's assuming that the American system works the same as the Canadian one. Late to the stream, but hi all. Hi Knitting Gamer, how are you?
Back to your.
But of course, you know, she saw dollar signs when she heard that.
No, I don't allow him in my room, by the way, because he's associated with someone that I will be suing. So
Correct.
What?
you can go away.
Oh, in her side chat.
That's just how I take it. Oh, G. Thank you, G.
Associates with someone she's going to be suing.
For our brother.
Thank you, G.
Such an amazing individual.
Yeah, GMan is an awesome dude.
100%
You know.
support system in one man.
Yeah, 100%
just got this-
support system in one man. I guess so, Rev, because who is supporting all your asses right now? G-Man. So, I mean, it's funny how Rev will just randomly out them like that so blatantly, and then, you know, later on be like, no, G-Man's not supporting us. No, we beg to differ. Just got back from grocery shopping for my family because I can walk. Oh, Shan.
This comment, you'll be the bionic woman by the time they're done with you.
Yeah, it's rough.
No real hips, no real knees, no real ankles. My legs are robots.
That's cyberpunk shit. You know, you'll have to jump on roofs.
Ugh, that's kind of scary.
Oh, Jennifer, you got black babies too. You got black bunny bears.
Oh, I hate the baby voice. I hate the baby voice so much.
I love bunny. I love their sounds they make. Them. You wouldn't think. You think bunnies would like have a high voice, but no, they're like. Shanny the Terminator.
Oh God.
I'm like, oh no, I'll just like strip the skin off and be like,
Ew,
this is
no.
not really me.
Pop your knee. Holy crap. Look at that. This is not a real knee.
This is not a real me.
Stop whining.
Into the chopper.
Oh,
Into the wheelchair.
oh my
Get into
God.
my wheelchair now.
This is so cringe.
Why are you laughing about this? Because I'm coping.
Yes. That is a coping mechanism. It is. To laugh.
I got 26,000.
Rev's just basically a parrot at this point.
Wow.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh, why do we have to see her grab her tits? No thanks, Shan. No thank you.
I don't live in a trailer, so why are you calling me
The way
trailer
she's been
trash?
bundled up the last few videos, I wonder if it's true they don't have heat there. That's a possibility.
In the era of
I've heard they don't have
If
water
you
either.
want me to be trailer trash? That's fine. What's so wrong with trailer trash?
I like baby
He's
voices.
judgmental and toxic.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can call me trailer trash all you want. At least I'm not a toxic, judgmental douche who picks on people with disabilities.
Yes, you
Because
are.
your whole narrative and lies fell apart before your eyes.
No. You showed us an infographic.
Chronic pain.
Wow.
Worst day-to-day
Big whoop.
struggles that is so underrated and not understood. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Laugh, don't
I don't
cry.
know. Did you guys see that when she turned her head? I guess, like, is that supposed to be makeup? Because that just looked like a full-on black eye. That's all that looked like. Either she's super, super tired or someone socked her in the eye socket. Because that and if it was makeup, that's just really bad because it looks like she's honestly got two black eyes.
Always use that coping mechanism. Yeah, they want me, like, these idiots, they want me fumbling down, crying my eyes out over this. And it's like, I'm happy that they found arthritis over metastatic cancer. Because that's what I thought it was, is I gone metastatic. So I'm happy it's arthritis compared to metastatic cancer.
That's what we were praying for.
Yeah. I'm happy that is contained in just this still. You know? That's another test we got to get, is the mammogram. See how I'm doing there.
So what's the verdict, guys? Do you think that she has cancer this time around? I mean, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. But she's still trying. She's still trying. Why does that say? Ugh. How much do you want to bet the meds that she got from the doctor will be gone in 2 days? She thinks she's just going to get disability like tomorrow. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. She's not going to. She's in for a rude awakening. And she's probably going to stream every little bit of it, every little tantrum.
Well, here's the thing. When I was 23, after giving birth to my son, I had to go and get an MRI for my chest, and they found fibroids in it. And they said it may cause breast cancer someday. Yeah. But I never got checked up after that because I just had a baby and my focus was on taking care of the kids.
Like my mom, dude.
Yeah, when you're a mom, you just don't take care of yourself. And I really want to urge the young mothers out there, if you have a problem, take care of yourself and don't put it on hold like I did. Because now I'm kind of like really bad right now because of it.
Oh,
So they give you some
Jason.
good stuff. Well, she gave me a morphine in the hospital and some Percocets and prednisone. So
Oh, the porciceps. The porciceps.
I'm on steroids. So they're giving me good meds to help me through this pain. And then I have to call tomorrow to the osteosurgeon, which is good because we know exactly where the orthopedic place is because we just passed it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same office. But
It is.
Yeah, I guess.
It's Mulberry.
No.
Now, I guess she would have to be on Medicaid in order to have a surgeon cover that, wouldn't they? She also doesn't believe she has osteo because of her weight. Yeah, and I mean, that's like one of the number one causes, along with age. So, I mean, when you don't take care of yourself and you put so much strain on your joints, what do you expect to happen? Like, honestly. Anything is possible. When Shanny says it, there's no certainty. Yeah, I know. I know people like that in real life where it's like, yeah, I'm going to listen to what you have to say, but I'm not going to believe a word of it.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I'm really happy that I'm finally getting myself taken care of. My blood pressure, though. That's another thing. I'm probably going to have to go on blood pressure meds.
Well, yeah, because
Like,
there's a lot of strain on
and
your
it could be my
heart.
blood pressure is so high because I'm in so much pain.
Maybe.
But it was clogged. This is it's actually proof of pain. Is my
They
blood
were worried
pressure?
about blood clots in your legs too.
Yeah, they were worried about blood clots in my legs.
Because
Yeah,
you're
I was not worried,
obese.
but they saw the osteo, so they decided.
These
not to
are
check
these
it
are
out.
all
That's what it is.
these are all symptoms that can be tied back to a single cause, which would be your weight. And yet she just wants to play victim and pretend that she had absolutely no responsibility to the condition of her health whatsoever. She just wants to blame it on something. Her crinkle heart, yeah. I mean, like, what do you expect? I mean, I get that. We're not trying to shame her for her weight, but when you're overweight, these are the risks that come with carrying that extra weight on your body. And now she has to deal with those consequences.
Yeah, pain is localized to that area.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My great grandma Grams and my mom have all fibroids, but they are non-cancerous. That's good. Steroids make me crave carbs. We're gonna find out. You deserve to feel better. The pain's been going on too long.
We're gonna
Yeah,
find
I know.
out. We're gonna find out if you beat the shit out of Jason because you're on steroids.
I know it's too long.
Too
Yeah, my
long.
blood pressure
Too
when I
long.
went into the hospital was 148/99. That's horrible.
You were stressed too.
I was.
Yeah.
I was breathing hard. I was just like, please, just.
I wonder why you
Shoot
were
me in the
breathing
head.
hard,
Yeah,
lady.
The pain was that level.
Oh yeah. But it's like it sucks. It's like 30. I'm 38 years old, and my whole body's like an old fucking woman's.
Yeah.
Because you didn't take care of it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you lift bodies.
What?
Repetitive actions. That's what does it.
That's what happens
Thank
when you
for
don't
it
take
now.
care of
Thank you for the
yourself.
prescriptions as you need, whatever keeps you safe. You are a great person, a wonderful contribution to the world. Thank you. No, I'm gonna do everything. I'm done fighting, so I'm gonna do everything that doctors recommend me to do. Even diet, because I don't mind having a healthy diet. I actually like having a healthy diet.
Sure you do.
Try my best to follow a diabetic diet actually, and try to like limit carbs. I know I have this Coke I'm drinking, but G-Man bought it.
See how she instantly takes the blame off of herself, puts it on somebody else. Like, I'm going to do this. I know that I'm still doing it, but I'm going to stop doing it. And I'm going to blame it on somebody else while I'm at it. You know, like just because G-Man bought it doesn't mean that she has to drink it. You know, like there's personal responsibility there.
It was necessity.
Yeah.
It was necessity. 'Cause I didn't
148
have
over
cheap diet.
99 is high, but not overly
Yeah, when's the
dangerous.
next time he's coming here?
I think in a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love seeing my brother.
Yeah, he's the man. Amazing individual. And I hate the amount of slander he gets on with these liars because he is such a good person.
Right.
They're so gross.
They are.
It's just disgusting that this guy is like such a good person in his life, and he's slandered every day by liars. with no-
He's such a good person. Watch one of his videos. Like, come on. The only reason why Rev is praising him is because he's got to build up that G-Man ego so that the G-Man money keeps coming in. Like,
lives of their own.
ugh.
It's pathetic and sick.
High blood pressure can be from pain.
Mhm.
Emergency rooms usually can tell when somebody's in a lot of pain from the blood pressure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think they could tell because of me my walk in. It's like I literally was like,
And you had tears in your eyes. You did.
I did.
Even at the hospital, you still had tears.
I feel bad that I forgot the address when the morphine kicked in. I was like,
That's fine. That's what I'm here for. But no more mention.
Okay.
Of any kind of
Just-
yeah.
Rev's just a parrot at this point. He really
You know what I
is.
mean? You know what I mean?
How does smoking help with pain? And is there a spec one? What? Smoking what?
Yeah, they think regular cigarettes. No, she's talking about Mary Jane, folks, when she says smoke. She's talking marijuana.
Everyone has bad habits that bypass pain. Don't judge. Well, marijuana isn't a bad habit. It's like I look at it as a medicine.
It is. I used to look at it as a bad thing. I don't anymore because of you and another individual. You know, it's a medicine.
And another
Jimmy even uses
individual.
it as a medicine now.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't argue it because he
Mm-mm.
sees the benefit.
I don't
It's not
know
medicine
about
to
it
do.
today,
He's gonna
but
be so
Rev is
happy
just
when he finds
annoying.
out this isn't cancer, but
Yeah,
osteo too.
this is so much.
This
This
is
is
so much better
this
of a
is-
diagnosis than I was expecting.
me too. This is what we prayed for.
Yeah.
Jesus came through.
Jesus came through, and yet Shanny
said
still has
that for how
cancer,
long?
but Jesus came
My
through.
oxygen saturation is awesome, though, 100%.
Yeah, you got good lungs. Praise God. You got good lungs.
Mary Jane.
They are
100%
really
oxygen,
both
so
annoying.
That's what you want to see. That's great.
Are there different ones? What?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
Are there
Debbie.
different types of marijuana?
But yeah,
strains?
definitely.
Yeah, there's.
It will.
There is. You can.
There's
you-
lots of
well, it's
causes
not
of high
marijuana
blood
per
pressure.
se. It's a cousin of marijuana, CBD, that comes from the hemp plant.
There's lots of instances where high blood pressure happens. Like, in particular with me, when I have an asthma attack, my blood pressure shoots like through the roof. But it doesn't stay there, right? So after I've taken the medication, everything's calmed down, my blood pressure goes back to normal. Now, in Shanny's case, we don't know, but we can just kind of assume that her blood pressure is chronically high, and then that's when she would need blood pressure meds. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
There is indica, and that one works more with body pain and sleep problems, anxiety, hunger. Then there's sativa, and that helps you with memory problems. It helps give you energy and motivation to go through the day. And then there's hybrid, which is sativa and indica based on what you want. And sometimes it's like 40-60%, like 40% indica, 60% sativa, or sativa 60% or 40%. And
Oh my God,
indica.
she
It
can't
depends
spit
on
out
what
a
your
stat
body needs at the
if her
time.
life
Go to your
depended on
local
it.
dispensary. They will tell you which one is best to fit your problems. And I would say, actually, I would be actually a good in a dispensary with that knowledge, because I'm really good at picking out.
Dispensary. Not dispensary. Dispensary.
Based on someone's symptoms, what marijuana would be best, or strain would be best for you.
Definitely.
You know, but like now it's like I can't work, so I'm ordered not to work.
Oh, sure, you were ordered not to work.
I take a job at a dispensary in a second.
Am I gonna get my? I don't know that yet. I'm gonna find out. Oh, there's a few. Is it legal in the UK? I think medical in the UK. Is there any UKers here? I think it's just medical. Right,
stop pretending to be Shapiro.
Okay, but you have to like be. I heard you have to like be almost dying in order to be prescribed it.
I believe that. Yeah.
Which is sad. I wish they'd be like Canada. I like hybrid too. I like
Yeah. My asthma's kind of progressed over the years, and that's because I stupidly am a smoker. So, I mean, that had a lot to do with it. And now my asthma really only bothers me badly, like when the weather changes or the weather's really damp. Then my lungs get, upset. But for the most part, it's under control with steroids, a steroid inhaler. And then, like, occasionally when it gets bad in cold and flu season, I'll take an oral steroid, and that's when I get the roid rage. If she was ordered not to work, she must have told the doctor she had a job, a real paying job. Oh, she did. She tried to. Now, whether or not that doctor believed her, who knows? But, I mean, was most likely an ER doctor who probably won't see her again and, won't check up to see if she was actually telling the truth in regards to that, right?
60% indica, 40% sativa. I like the mix. Like some of my favorite strains, gelato. That's a good strain. This is pure indica, this one, but Granddaddy Perp. Like if you're in a lot of pain, if you're in horrible pain, get some Granddaddy Perp. I also like hazes. Acapulco Gold, Maui Wowie. Maui Wowie's so tasty. White Widow is a good one.
Express.
Pineapple Express.
You said that, I think. Yeah. Jesus OG. Oh my God.
Jesus OG is pretty good.
That
yeah.
stuff was so good.
I think by far my favorite.
Wouldn't that be blasphemous though? Jesus OG, to smoke Jesus OG. That seems like that would be a sin, Rev and Shanny. You two are sinners. They put the price of cigarettes stupid high here in Australia. Very few people still smoke. Yes, the price of cigarettes here is stupidly high as well. I purchased reserve cigarettes, so still expensive, but for the price of 2 packs of cigarettes at the store, I can get a whole carton. So but I have been cutting down. I'm trying to vape more than I'm actually smoking, and with the goal to quit. I didn't want to go with the patch, never really worked for me, and I didn't want to go with the Champex, the prescription, because I've heard not good things about that stuff. My kids use a nebulizer more than an inhaler, especially my daughter, because her colds go almost directly to her lungs and you can hear her wheezing. It's scary. Yep. My oldest daughter was actually a very severe asthmatic when she was growing up, and we would spend at least 2 or 3 times a year, like, a couple of days in the hospital with her using a nebulizer, simply because she would get so bad in the wintertime. And actually, when my ex-husband and I bought our house, I had a panic button installed as part of our security system. So when she had a really bad asthma attack, I just had to hit a button and it dispensed an ambulance right to the house, because we were taking an ambulance so often in the wintertime that, we were at the hospital all the time. She had so many of those little hospital ambulance teddy bear things. I vape now instead of smoking. Yeah, that's the transition that I'm trying to make right now, actually, is just switching over to using my vape instead of cigarettes, but it's still a really, really hard habit to break. The doctor agreed with anything she said as long as she agreed not to. Robert. Yeah, but no, I mean, most likely it was an instance where the ER doctor was like, yeah, I'm probably never ever going to see this person again. I'm just going to tell her, like, you know, don't work. You're not allowed to work. You have to be off work, take time off work or whatever, without actually knowing her full history or paying attention to it. Champix gives you really vivid dreams. Yes, I've heard that, Tom. And I've also heard that it can bring suicidal thoughts. And with me having an anxiety disorder, I just didn't like the idea of mixing the two. So I was like, we're not going to go with Champix. But Truth says vaping is as dangerous. It's not as dangerous, but it can certainly help you quit. Because what you can do is you can bring your nicotine down. You can gradually lower and lower and lower the percentage until you kind of wean yourself off of it. And then you can just kind of, do your best to stop vaping. I have a video game on, so if you hear a storm in the background, it's just me.
The strain is probably Skittles. I like Skittles. I think it has the best, it has this best thing where it's like it does the head thing and the body high. So to me, I like having both because I'm both in pain and messed up in my. Sour
Yes,
is my favorite hybrid.
Yes, you are messed up in the head. We know.
I'm looking forward to be able to do that again. I really am. But until then, I'm gonna have my perks.
Your porciceps.
I'm gonna have my perks, so hopefully I don't get addicted to them.
Absolutely.
We know you will.
Don't want to deal with that.
You will. You will abuse those.
Jamie Lee Curtis actually talked about she had this she's totally done plastic surgery now because of it. She had plastic surgery around her eyes because she had extra baggage down here, and she got addicted to painkillers over it. And she said it was such a horrible battle that she doesn't recommend it because it's this is how Hollywood stars get stuck on this stuff is from the plastic surgery. So it's okay. God, what is wrong with you guys? Did you get the good stuff? I got pain meds that my doctor prescribed to me. It's not the good stuff. It's just...
It is the good stuff, though, technically. It is the good stuff. It's the scary stuff. It's the stuff that you get very easily addicted to. Trust me, that is a battle that I have been dealing with for a long, long time, since before my kids were born. I could easily walk into a doctor's office now and get a prescription for the porciceps, but I don't because I don't want to run that risk. Hello, husband. Well, I'm glad you're here, even if you're late. That's okay. That's okay. We're just listening to Shanny ramble on more about her bad hip. Oh, well, I hope it's better. And, it is Friday. It is almost done, so.
We're in pain. It's not about getting high. It's about getting out of pain.
Oh, it's about getting high for you, Shanny. We know this.
Yeah.
That type, but I know you're not like that. Okay,
No.
but that is what I'm talking. You get the good stuff. She was literally in tears and pain. She's not thinking about recreational use of pain pills.
Oh, thanks.
No. She actually wanted
Thanks for filling us in, Rev. We appreciate it.
It's called feeling comfortable so you can actually get some sleep. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some sleep with freaking prednisone.
Exactly. That's the
freaking steroids. Am I going to be able to get sleep? I don't know. Am I going to get I'm going to really
Yep. That's it. That's the stuff. It is.
Sure. God, I don't know. I would not be able to deal with Rev for extended periods of time. We are 24 minutes into this video and he's already annoying the fuck out of me. And it's just I don't want anything to do with this man. I had a serious opiate addiction. Perks were easily accessible and did the job for me. The addiction was serious. Yeah, addiction is serious in really any instance. And thankfully, over the last couple of years, the doctors have been much more hesitant in just prescribing them. The RLE gives you 3 to 5 days of porciceps because of the opioid epidemic. I hope that they stick to that. She showed a picture of her prescription bottles, and I never even thought to look at how many pills they actually prescribed her. And as we can see, Shanny is full of self-control. Oh, absolutely, Blue Lamp. We know this, right? Her Rev is so brainwashed. It's absolutely sickening listening to his yes man shit. Yes, that's exactly what's getting on my nerves, is that he's just parroting back to Shanny and affirming everything that she says. He doesn't have a single original thought of his own. He's got to be her little cheerleader there in the background, her little simp who's just kind of you know, there to justify everything that she says. And it's just, I don't know. It annoys the fuck out of me.
No, I can't work because I have progressive osteoarthritis that is eating away my ankles, my knees, and my hips. Go fuck yourself.
No, you can. That's just an excuse. There are jobs where you don't have to stand, you know. And we've said this, I don't know how many times already. She sits up on her bed all day long. So she can very easily sit up at a desk, at a computer, and do a work from home call center type job. You know, she's sitting at home, you know, on the internet all day anyway. So it makes sense to do that kind of job, right? And then, you know, the whole standing thing wouldn't be an issue. But no. Shanny just wants any excuse there is. Rev is just creepy. Oh, absolutely. Do they think prednisone is an anabolic steroid? I have no idea what they think.
Like, no.
They just know it's a steroid.
Where's the food?
No. You feed me first, and then you can touch my precious ass.
Where's the food?
Where's the food? You don't love me. You ain't giving me food. You
Ew.
don't love
Who
me.
wants to touch her precious ass? Not me. No, thank you.
Oh,
Gross.
look at Puffaluppagus said, no, you don't. Show us the diagnosis of any of this.
Nope. You got it. Show the picture of the hip again. Just do it. I mean, you've done it already.
Like, everyone saw the proof.
We're not showing you addresses or nothing, if that's what you're getting at.
That's my hip.
No, it's not, Shanny. No,
There's
it's
the
not.
diagnosis. It says
Shanny, that is not your x-ray. That is an infographic that they use for the information packet that they give you. We can find that exact image on Google. Like, it is not your hip. Does she really think that her audience is that stupid, or is she that stupid? It's probably both. It's probably both. Well, to be fair, I'm totally a simp for the wife. Aw, husband. I could embarrass the shit out of you right now because you're totally adorable, but I'm not going to because I love you too much. She has a condition now. Why has she never worked? Because she's lazy. She has a condition called lazy.
Damaged hip. Damaged joint. Hip joint. That's your proof. That's a medical document. You know?
No, it's not a medical document.
I know,
Oh my
I know.
God, Rev.
I know.
Asked for and given already. She gave the proof before any of it was even said.
But it's
She
not
did again.
proof, you stupid.
Jesus, you dumb.
Go away.
The audience
You guys
is dumb,
always
but
need
you
an
don't
excuse
even
to
know
be
the
rude to
difference
somebody.
between
Same shit
a
with
graphic
doing
and
the
an
same
actual
thing with
x-ray.
chemo. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. They need to see it more to believe me what I'm saying. Yeah, you're being blocked. I'm not going to deal this stupid little game with you.
You might be.
You know, I'm not going to deal with this stupid little game with you where you play me like that.
And this is why there's really no point in trying to push this home and prove to them that what they showed isn't proof, because it's just goes in one ear, out the other. They won't acknowledge it.
Nope. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my energy. Let's see. Report hate speech harassment.
Oh, this
harass
is
and bullying someone.
this is the part where I was watching and I was typing in the side
This
chat.
person is asking for my medical files because I said I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis. This goes against HIPAA laws.
It does not go against HIPAA laws because that's not what HIPAA laws protect against. It's not that, because that would mean that somebody asking you a question is illegal, and that is incorrect. HIPAA is there to protect you against medical professionals from sharing your information, your personal medical information and personal medical files with people who don't need to know. So the only people that are privy to your medical files are the people directly on your medical team. So, for example, your GP has your medical files. He has to share them with a surgeon that he sends you to see, like this orthopedic surgeon, because he needs to know about your health conditions. And that's it. Now, if that orthopedic surgeon were like to read something in your file and then share it with all kinds of other people to have a laugh with the nurses, I mean, that's what HIPAA protects you against, is that it's against the law for them to share your personal information with others outside of your medical team. Somebody just walking up to you and asking you to see your medical records, you have the option to say no. That's it. But it's not illegal to ask the question, which is what Shanny's trying to apply here. She's stupid.
Submit report. Lock him. Close. And then I'll ban him too. There you go. Now you can go and give a little letter.
She's going to yell at me here in a minute.
Me with the appeal of being banned on Twitch. And
Yep.
you can go leave a little nasty message, which, you know, I will go amaranth on you over.
Ammo.
Thank you, Laura's Hope.
You know, when I was watching this live, it was not this out of sync. So I'm wondering
Well,
if
go
in
away,
the
weirdo.
uploading something messed
God,
up.
that's all you guys focus on is stupid fucking drugs. I'm trying to get out of pain. Ugh. Oh, look at someone say that's not what HIPAA is. Yeah, it's called the Privacy Act for a reason.
Okay, and
It's
then this is where I pointed out in the side chat that this was not HIPAA laws, and that the Privacy Act and HIPAA are two completely separate laws. And she doesn't really seem to understand that. And I pointed that out to her in the side chat a little bit more, but then she went on to ignore me.
In every
I got
business
it.
in America,
And that was
includes
it.
YouTube and Twitch. I can protect my privacy of my
Hi,
medical, and I can
Afrohumanist.
give
How are
people-
you? You
don't
can
have to
share
clean up
your
their
own
files.
medical.
You don't have to
Yes,
question people when they say they have
absolutely you
something.
can.
When they
You can
show me-
share your medical records with whoever you feel like. And again, HIPAA is there to hold medical professionals accountable because they don't have the option to share your medical information with whomever they want. But this is just way over Shanny's head. She has no clue. And again, somebody just asking you a question is not illegal. It's not illegal.
do what they could. So fuck you. I'll still be on. I have nothing better to do. I can't. I'm on bed rest.
So wait.
So-
If she's on bed rest, then who's homeschooling the boys? I mean, she has to take care of the boys. And I certainly hope that she's not entrusting homeschooling the kids with Rev, because that's just fucking nuts. On the subject of hippos, later she talks about how wonderful the government has given hippos human rights and has no sense of the irony. Oh my God. Oh, Shanny. Oh, this is why this girl should not have any kind of drugs whatsoever.
Oh. I can't do crap.
We noticed. Who's teaching them about God? They are not being schooled at all. No, I figured that.
Whatever. You've been caught lying again. Okay, whatever. I'll just continue to go to the hospital for it while lying about it. Hey, Shanny, Dunkin' or Starbucks? Me personally, Starbucks. I don't like Dunkin' coffee. It's too bitter and gross. And
Sure.
It's been there in the pot all day. I like Starbucks.
Like you can afford Starbucks now anyway.
I like Starbucks because they always make it fresh. It's always fresh. It's like it's got a great flavor to it. They just flavor it so well.
This is where these awkward silences are when she's staring at the chat because she can't talk and chat at the same time. So we have like just
I was in for trauma.
long
But
awkward
no
silence.
Feeling is final helps me. Huh.
Lying
You went
about
to
drugs
group
is
therapy?
illegal.
Was it DBT? Because that's one of the main ones.
Lying about
You know, if you went
drugs?
to DBT,
It depends on the context about lying about drugs. I mean, her telling her audience that she is or isn't on drugs is really inconsequential. Doesn't really matter. But if she's being, say, questioned by CPS or by like police, then yeah, absolutely. So it really depends on who it is that's questioning her and who she's telling. She thinks she's so smart. I know she does. But this is the woman that thinks an infographic is an X-ray of her actual hips. So, I mean, speaks to her stupidity so much.
Girl, woohoo to my PPDs. I love you guys.
Oh, that laugh. Oh, cringe.
I prefer Dunkin', but I'm a New Englander. Same, sis. I was born in Schenectady, but I like Starbucks.
I hate Starbucks, by the way. Just my personal
Vegan
preference.
Safety is the group. Oh. Really? And it's a trauma-based group therapy. I'm going to look into that, actually. Because I want to take some more, like, I love group therapy. I think group therapy, in my opinion, this is just me, I think group therapy has been more beneficial to me than the one-on-one therapy. Trauma and addiction. Well, good for you. How long have you been clean, Jen? That's something you should be proud of. You know, that's something you really should be proud of, is when you beat an addiction. You kick it straight in the butt. I really don't have like a true.
The tone changes in her voice too.
Other than sex, that was a bad one, but I kicked it myself.
I can't think and look at her at the same time either. Robert. I saw the picture of her X-ray. Yeah, exactly. They're still trying to pass it off as proof of that's her actual hip. And it's like, no, awesome. When you Google, it's like one of the first images that come up.
You're just in it for the trauma. Oh, man. Is the prednisone supposed to give you something similar to munchies?
Yes.
Like this overwhelming amount of... Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm so hungry. Oh, my stomach's like growling right now. Is it the steroids or is it because I haven't eaten for a while?
Probably both.
Maybe both, man. I love group therapy. I do too. Like, group therapy is so cool because it's like you can relate to everyone and you realize that you're not alone.
It's not surprising that she likes group therapy. Because rather than one-on-one like she is with Rev all day long, she's getting the attention of a number of people all in the same room with her, right? Like, they're all giving her sympathy. They're all, oh, poor you, poor Shanny, poor Shanny, poor Shanny. So, of course, she would like the group therapy session and the attention that comes with it. Remember, folks, Shanny has worked in the medical field for over 20 years. And she can't even tell the difference between an X-ray and a picture. Oh, dumbass.
I definitely want to look into group therapy for like trauma or something other than DBT. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of trauma in my background and very CPTSD as well as borderline. So it's like being able to have people around you who are like-minded and realize how bad trauma can affect you. It's just such a wonderful thing. I love it. Like I'm
attention.
One-on-one therapy so much because it's like I always feel like I'm being judged. I don't know why I feel that way, but it's like it seems like much better to like go through group therapy around people that understand what you're going through compared to like this one person.
Attention.
Yeah, let me see if they have something in my area over that.
Yeah, we're signed up for something. That deals with that. Definitely.
Seeking safety.
Oh, is she gonna sit here and type for a million years? Shan. Bless you. Bless you.
I don't see anything near me. I guess.
Oh, that face.
Go to therapist and ask him about it.
My mommy.
Oh wow, this one place has
What the hell does she have in her hands?
And they have Seeking Safety.
Oh, her pill bottle. Yeah, that's smart. Shake up the pill bottles. Quite happy about those drugs.
Alec Baldwin's with his family, thank God. Mm-hmm. She didn't leave him. She just left freaking New York because she couldn't deal with the hate, I guess. Probably. Cancel culture. It's horrible. Publix has this chicken parm that I scarfed before the dube that was absolutely fab within things for real stuff. I love Publix. You live in Florida,
it's almost dinner time, and this is making me extremely hungry. I'm not happy about this.
Publix is the greatest, like in my opinion, Publix is like the greatest grocery store I've ever been to. Ever. It's better than Jerry's.
Don't understand how people turn their cameras on and live stream about all their problems to the world. I don't get it.
Oh.
There's some people that they find that it's therapeutic to just get on stream and talk about stuff. It's really interesting. I don't understand the case of like Shanny and like Jenny Poo Poo and all that, where they will sit down and they will give you every little last detail about their personal life, right down to their health issues and things like that. But then turn around and get upset if people talk about it. It's like you're inviting people into your business and then getting mad at them for talking about your business. Well, if this is something that mattered to you, then keep it private. That's what I don't get. Like the stuff that I share when I stream and I talk about, if other people are going to have opinions on it, oh, well, that's my fault for sharing, right? Like I have a, a personal responsibility to the information that I give to the internet. So I can't be mad at people for talking about the stuff that I say. But see, Shanny and like Jenny Poo Poo, both of them are like, you don't know anything about me. Well, I know everything that you've said in detail about your entire life for the past 10 years, you know, like you shared all of that information very, very publicly. You don't get to get mad at me for knowing about it or talking about it. It's not a difficult concept. In Pennsylvania, most group counseling sessions are for drug use. Most mental health disorders are treated one-on-one. I wouldn't know to that. I know here where I am in Canada, we have more group therapy available than we do one-on-ones. Um, and like, I mean, a lot of the one-on-one sessions, if you find your own therapist and you pay out of pocket, it's expensive, man. It's super duper expensive. They've really got to make mental health and therapists and things like that a lot easier to get into and pay for because it's definitely needed.
Section, okay? Their baked goods are just they have like this like the best focaccia and Italian bread in the entire world, in my opinion.
Shanny, I hate you for making me hungry.
No, I haven't gotten it yet. 2 dice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's
I
just too much. That's way too much.
Restart. Get it? Yeah,
but
right?
something that Shanny has done
like,
numerous
why can't
times.
People just realize that people go through hard times and they need to be able to. Tampa. Oh, damn, dude. I lived in Newport Richey and Holiday. You know exactly where that is. So I was like, I love that area. Tampa's where all the Scientologists is, and you can tell because they always hold these books with like this white or blue shirt with this like gold name tag on it. I like Safeway Bakery.
Oh God, that laugh.
Okay,
it's terrifying.
Okay, you're going to Safeway Bakery. Okay, there's that.
Stop picking your ass, Shanny.
Chocolate muffins I've ever had was actually in Hub's.
Ooh, chocolate chip muffins. I can make some of those.
Like muffins, and it had like the white cream in, and oh.
Ew, Shanny.
If I could take a vacation anywhere right now, where would it be? Florida, in a old folks nudist colony. Not kidding you. That's where I would be, is in a nudist colony in Florida. Bunch of old fuckers in Newport Richey. Oh, I love living in Florida, man. I'd always go to like Tarpon Springs and get like, I go to the Greek.
My husband constantly gives me shit because I say that I want to live in Florida because I've been to Florida several times and I love the state. I love the weather. I love the humidity and the heat and, you know, the warm all year round. But he says that we don't get to live there. So just wait. Those steroids will make her hungry. She's already been complaining about making her hungry. We kind of expected that. I'm interested to see how it works with her temper. And to see if we have any rage blow-ups on the internet from Shanny in the next 5 days or so. Pennsylvania, you must see a therapist at least once a month in order to see a psych doc for medicine. Each case is different, but that's the minimum. Oh, okay.
Markets, and I get my lemons, and I get like my garlic and all my like little like Italian type of ingredients. Even though it was Greek, it was like still their ingredients are similar. I always go there and get them. Oh, I also love to get like the lotions they have in Tarpon. Oh, I love Tarpon Springs. It's so beautiful. If anyone doesn't know what Tarpon Springs is, it's like this Greek port that's like right outside of Tampa.
Blah, 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 blah. We don't care.
They do these deep sea dive-in for sponges, and they like have a whole history.
The faces, though.
Greeks doing this deep sea dive-in for sponges, and it's so interesting. It's such a beautiful place. I love it. I love the smell of the Greek food.
There's a new
it's like right on the ocean.
GIF for an alert for drag. That face.
I haven't been there though since William was like 1, so it's been like 12 years since I've been down to Florida. Thanks, Hillbilly. No, I think since I had such a good experience here over healthcare, I think I'm just going to stay where I am.
I hate the people in Florida. My
The ocean terrifies you. Oh my god.
my nana and papa were snowbirds, so they owned property in Fort Myers. So when they were alive, they would spend 6 months up north in Canada, northern Ontario, where the weather's really nice in the summer, and then they would spend their winters down in Florida, and then we would go down and visit them. But that's what we call them here. We call them snowbirds.
Yeah, I'm not going to Florida. I don't like Florida's anti-homeless laws. Like, there should not be anti-homeless laws. That is so ridiculous. Any plans for Shanoween? I've done some Halloween videos. I probably not, to tell you the truth, since I'm on these drugs. Maybe I'll have the energy with the prednisone. I don't know.
She'll make videos anyway.
I lived in Key West as a child. Oh my god, my parents had their honeymoon in Key West. Thanks, Chevy. Thanks, man.
Yada, yada, yada. Come on, Chan. I grew up my whole life in Orlando and moved to Pennsylvania for 4 years. I absolutely...
No, you're lying about this stuff.
I absolutely love Pennsylvania. Like, Pennsylvania is a beautiful, beautiful state. My husband and his family live in rural Pennsylvania, and it's so gorgeous. It's out like in the boonies. I keep teasing and saying it's in the sticks because it's very rural out there. There's a cornfield in behind my in-laws' house, and there is a cow pasture in the front of the house. You know, it's that kind of area, and it's absolutely stunning. I love it. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to live there. But I mean, given the choice, I might give it up for Florida because I hate winter. I am Canadian, but I hate winter with a fiery passion. I can't stand winter. I hate the cold. I just...
Oh, take this off.
All right. What are you trying to do?
Take it off.
Why do you want to take it off?
Because I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, stuck on your head. There you go. There you go. Alrighty, my friends. I think we're going to call it quits there for now. There is one other Shanny video that I want to look at, which I will try and do either on Sunday or on Monday. My silly city gal apparently forgot alligators are a thing. Yeah, I do have a problem remembering that there's wildlife out in the wild. So, because I mean, I live in a city. I've lived in a city my entire life. So, I mean, the closest to a wild animal that I've gotten in the city was a coyote in my backyard. But that was because we were in a house that was in a development that was being built. So it was still kind of half wooded. But once they built it out, the coyotes didn't come around anymore. And that's the closest I've come, you know, like, I love the countryside. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. I'm so sick of living in the city. I've been here for 42 years. I'm done. I want to go and live in rural Pennsylvania with my country boy. But speaking of all the food, I am hungry. I have a child that I need to make dinner for. But I think, like I said, there's one other video of Shanny's that I want to take a look at, her, like, I'm so tired one, because I have not watched it. So I'd like to react to that one. And I've heard that GMan put out a stream either yesterday or today. That seems like it might be interesting to review, that he was a little on the angry side. There's a lot of people talking about it. I don't normally watch GMan's stuff. But I'm thinking that it might be beneficial to sit down and listen to this particular stream and see exactly what it is that he has to say and what he's so mad about. I mean, I know Gary isn't exactly the happiest guy on the internet, but we can take a look and see what he's losing his temper about. I lived in Philadelphia for 18 months and like 2 years in Lancaster, PA. The Amish still use horse and buggy in Lancaster. Yep. my husband and his family live south of Lancaster, and there's Amish down there too. And that is one thing in all the years that I've been going back and forth to Pennsylvania since our daughter's been born. We have not made it out to the Amish markets. And I keep asking my husband to take me to these Amish markets because I really, really want to go. We just have never gotten around to it yet. So I can't wait. Didn't mean to hijack your stream, just sharing fun memories. Oh yeah, no problem, Tom. My streams are very like casual, laid back, and so I don't follow a firm structure. I like chatting. So, and I mean, getting to know my audience too. I really enjoy doing that. So don't ever hesitate to share things. Just go for it. I'm totally open to it. But yeah, I don't know. My husband and I might game later tonight and stream on the channel. But we're definitely going to do our next episode of Convince Me Saturday night. So if I don't stream tonight, with gaming, then we will be back at 9:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night to do our Convince Me stream. So if you are a God believer of any religion and you feel like you have evidence that's convincing, then come in and talk to us and tell us. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and I will see you very, very soon. Have a great weekend, guys.